Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Wang, graduated from Peking University, majoring in math. Our channel keeps sharing our original thoughts about the Canadian way and American way of learning mathematics in elementary school. And today, let's talk about the Canadian math. This is from grade 1 to grade 8. And after analyzing the Ontario curriculum 2020, I discovered that they really focus on one ability, which is called mental math. What is mental math? Which means that we calculate in our mind, in our brain, without using any pens or any papers, okay? The Canadian Math Ontario Curriculum 2020, the latest version, in each grade, from grade 1 to grade 8, they all talk about mental math. And when they talk about this mental math, they use the same sentences. So we can see from this that the mental math is really, really important in the Canadian way of learning mathematics because if not, they won't mention this in each grade so many times, okay? And among the sentences, one sentence impressed me a lot because it says speed is not the only goal of learning mathematics, which means that most people do mental math when they calculate in their mind. They calculate slower than paper calculation. But the Ontario curriculum says that speed is not the only goal of learning mathematics, which is a little bit different from the Chinese way. Because in China, we focus on exams. And what's the most important thing in exams? We find the correct result in the quickest way. So if we want to gain high scores in exams, we need to calculate faster and find the correct answer faster and faster. So in China, speed is the only goal of learning mathematics, or to say that speed is the most important thing. But the Canadian way, they say that speed is not the only goal. So what advantage will the mental math bring to us? Because the mental math is easier to use. If we want to calculate using a pencil and a piece of paper, we need a pencil and piece of paper. But when we don't have a calculator or pencil or piece of paper, we can still do mental math. Okay, so the mental math is easier to use whenever we want. So this is a great advantage, which in this curriculum file is called portability. And another advantage is that in the exams, if a child has strong mental math ability, it can help us to detect obvious mistake. For example, if we um, happened to write some numbers wrong, and then it is not, we can detect this obvious mistake by simply a simple glance. But we need to have strong mental math ability in order to estimate and to find if the result is reasonable. Okay, so mental math can help us detect the obvious mistake very quickly. And outside the exams, in our everyday life, if a child has strong mental math ability, it will give the people around them an impression of smart kid. For example, in the movie Zootopia, the police officer Judy has strong mental math ability, which means that she can calculate in her mind. So when Judy was talking to the fox, uh, her partner in the future, that Judy used mental math, which Judy calculated really fast in her mind that how many money did the fox earn all these years, which is very impressive. So in our everyday life, when we walk into a shopping mall, if a child can calculate the price after discount very quickly, that will give their friends and family an impression that, well, a smart kid. Okay. So that's today our original thoughts about the Canadian way of learning mathematics, and they really focus on the mental math, which is very useful in many scenarios, and it has many advantages. And I hope today's video will help you. And I'm Mr. Wang, graduated from Peking University, majored in math. Our channel will keep sharing our original thoughts about the Canadian way and the American way of learning mathematics at elementary school. Thank you for your support. See you next time. Bye bye.